first of all, feminism is not going to just win over the world. Like feminism's legacy is already failure. Men don't look at a woman and be like, oh, I really want this girl, big tits, great ass, and I really hope she's a feminist. You know, if anything,
no guy.
right? If anything, the guy would add that to a list of things he doesn't want her. He's like, I don't want her to be some crazy fucking, like it's a negative thing in our culture now. It's a joke. Crazy blue-haired feminist, right? Because it's gone too far. Like, again, like that girl yesterday on the show is a perfect example of what nobody wants in their life. What man in his right mind would want to wake up next to that and be like, well, you just have to do everything for me because I'm a woman and every woman at this table is a perfect 10. And it's just like sitting here listening, not even listening, tolerating that shit. That's legacy of feminism. So smart girls, bro, hot girls too, man. Feminism's for lazy, ugly girls. Okay? These hot smoke shows, man, they don't want any of that feminist garbage. And women are just thinking automatically that we are just like, oh, we want you like handcuffed to the fucking stove and we're going to beat you up if you don't cook and stay pregnant and like, you know, we're just going to oppress you. And it's just like, how dumb are you to think that half of all life is trying to do that to you? All men are just trying to do that to you. It's sad, really. It's fucking insane.
I think a lot of these girls, they see a couple of posts and stories on Instagram and TikTok, and then I almost feel like they don't even have a real even understanding of feminist ideology. They hear a couple buzzwords, toxic masculinity, patriarchy. They have they took a sociology 101 class, and then the men are evil and blah, blah, all this oppressors, all that shit.
Yeah, like it's a big psyop. It's some kind of psyop through our educational system. I don't know who infiltrated us, but it's gone wild, and here we are. But like, again, at the end of the day, you know who's left with holding that bag at the end of the day? It's the dumb bitches who fucking celebrate that shit. It's like, cool, you could sit here and you could say men are shit, men are shit. But at the end of the day, you're going to be 45 years old, alone, miserable. That's how you want to be? Dude, like, I'm 37 now, and I'm, like, looking like where I'm going to start a family. Because, dude, this like, it's a fake. Like, people think you're going to be like this Dan Bilzerian. Like, yeah, I'm like this eternal player, and I'm a player for life, dog. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, I see players in their 40s and 50s, and, like, dude, like, a lot of these guys, you can tell they're not happy. Like, they want a good woman. They want a family. And I'm not telling you to go run head first and get locked up in some, bad legal document with the government. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that, like, men and women, these people who think that they could just go through life sitting on the other gender and end up in their life in someplace happy, like, no, it's not the case at all. Dude, I don't want to die alone. Do you want to die alone in a cold hospital room, just like one nurse, and like it's just you, your pile of money, and but I fucked a lot of hoes?
Nope. Hospice, no. Yeah, I kind of on that note, there's these organizations. It's kind of sad, and I don't know if they have this in Japan. It's these nonprofit organizations called NODA, NODA. Good organizations called No One Dies Alone, but it's actually quite sad. In these hospices, basically you have people that have no family and no friends, and I mean sometimes that's not their fault. Just they're the oldest and they're living a long time, but they have these volunteers that go in to be with people in their last moments, and it certainly would be nice to have someone to, be with you in those last moments. So
yeah, man, no, that's what I think about. Like, and the thing is too, I fucking had sex with a bunch of girls and made a bunch of money. You have too, right? And I kind of realized like it's an empty lifestyle that I see the majority of people chasing. And it kind of may seem hypocritical because I've already gone through it, but I will tell you, like, I look at my brother now. My brother is 30, and he has 3 children. He started having kids when he was 20. And he's just living the most happy, fulfilled life. He's 30. Him and his wife have been married together for 20 years. Or, no, excuse me, not 20, sorry, 10 years. They have their 3 kids. They're happy. It's funny too when I'm hanging out with those kids. I'm like, damn, I'm just so happy. Like, I'm happy for free. Like I'm just happy with the kids here, my brother, my mom. Like, this is what makes me the most happy. And I think people are kind of straying away from that. And I think that men and women are better together. They need to be working out these differences. But the problem is, women are being like weaponized against men through like college indoctrination, social media indoctrination, fucking even the church has sold out, Shout out to my fucking boys in the Nation of Islam. The Muslim boys are still holding it down. They still have honorable women in their homes, so it's just I look at how it's looking, and I think that I look at the long-term repercussions of this, and I don't think it's going to be good at all.